Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft 1.14.2 straight up vanilla. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. I'm up here on the perch looking down at what I've got going on here. I'm trying to figure out, I'm still doing some planning here because, well, it needs to be planned. Otherwise, I'm just going to be breaking blocks and placing blocks. So I'm trying to do a little bit of planning in my head. What you see here are what will be, there's going to be like an apron around the building that's going to come up and meet up with this hillside over here. It's going to go all the way around is what I'm seeing right here in my head. This area right here I've not quite come up with. I don't know that it's going to be super, well, it's going to look good. It's going to look good and blend in with the rest of the building, but this portion right here that comes out of the mine is not going to be really any higher than it probably is. Then again, it may go up some too. What you see here is this is where you see the cobblestone here. This first row of cobblestone is going to be here. This is going to be the ceiling of the bottom floor. Okay, then we skip a spot. Let's go down there so you can see a little bit better. It'd be easier for me to explain it too. I want plenty of room on this bottom floor. The mine stuff is going to come up here and it's going to eventually wind up somewhere down in here. We've got plenty of space for mine storage and stuff like that because we could section this off a little bit and make this into anything we want. I'm glad I didn't go any bigger lengthwise or width, and I'm glad I've got this extra area over here. I feel like this is going to be like the Minecraft launch or the minecart launching area where we're going to get carts and launch off of this. This needs to go up 2 more blocks. This initial thing needs to go up 2 more blocks so I can have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 high room down here. The bottom floor is 5 high. Then we have our ceiling for this room right here. We have a void in between this floor and the next floor, and this void is so we can put redstone lamps in, we can put redstone in, we've got a place to run wiring between floors, and we don't interrupt what this room looks like, we don't interrupt what that room looks like. The second floor starts right here, and then we go up 5 more, and then we've got the next floor, the next ceiling up there, and probably a void as well. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go up much higher than that with the, you know, at least a couple of big floors like that would be good. This part down here, I may leave a little bit lower than this part right here, because you can see this is the circle right here. So this circle is going to be whatever we want it to be. A greeting area, a loading area where we come in from the carts and we come in here and we've got a large area with stuff in it, and then this next area here is maybe living quarters and stuff like that, and then we're going to have something up a little bit higher that goes off over to that mountain. Excuse me. So we're going to have that for sure. Give me 1 second. Thank you. I talk all day at work and I come home and I always get this frog in my throat because I'm talking more. But it's okay. It's all right. So that's how far I've gotten right now. I was also digging out some materials to look at to see what I like and what I'm thinking about. I feel like what I was looking for is something that was dark green, because you see the grass has got that dark green color. Oh, you okay? Oh, man, here, eat my last chicken, rascal. Come here. Come here. You took a spill, buddy. There we go. I was looking for a dark green, and I don't see a block that is dark green, other than, of course, the leaves and things like that. They're dark. So I've been fooling around with some of the different blocks, bringing them down here. I feel like the apron that's going to go around the base of the building and the downstairs storage area and kind of the maintenance area of the entire facility is going to be kind of a combination of these guys right here and the andesite. Okay? These guys are going to do a nice job of just giving me that really solid structural feel to it. This is the green granite, gray, white, and black, or concrete, I should say. Black, white, gray, and green. There's a light gray as well, and I've not made the light gray. I guess, you know what, we could make the light gray. Let's make a bit of the light gray and see. The furnace carts are not working out too good for me. I'm probably going to have to go to power rails. I was looking back at my very first build I ever did and on YouTube, and I wound up having to go to the power rails eventually because the furnace carts, I guess they're kind of not being developed anymore, and they're not in the Bedrock version of the game. They're just non-existent anymore, and they don't like to pull carts. They don't like to pull these guys around corners, and that's why this guy kept falling off the track when we were running them this way and we'd hit the curve. They would always fall off the track. The furnace carts just are not getting any love by Mojang, and so they're kind of I guess I want to say they're kind of obsolete. So we'll see. But right now I've got 4 of these guys in here. I did go do some more branch mining, and I put them down there, rolled them back up here, and they were all in a different order again. So they just don't seem to be working out very well. Let's go right over here. I have a gray dye, and I think I can make, I can make light gray with this right here. We're also going to need 4 sand and 4, right down here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 gravel. We're going to need to stock up on this stuff too before we can even start building. So we're probably going to have to go off and do a little bit of grind work to get some of that stuff built up, especially the gravel. The gravel is going to be a thing. New recipes unlocked. So if I go here and I go here and I drop that in there, I can make some of this light gray concrete. Now this could be an answer right here for me because it's pretty smooth looking stuff. If I put that down right there, that does look pretty good. And in order to get this to turn into concrete, right now it's concrete powder. Light gray concrete powder. In order to make this into concrete, I have to drop, I don't know if I drop it in water. I know if I pour water on it, it will turn into concrete. Oh, I could just place it right there and it turns into it. Okay, what if can I throw it in? No, it stays the concrete powder. Okay, so it has to come into contact with water by water that I pour. So if I take my bucket and I block this off a little bit better because I was doing a little AFKing down here while the stone is cooking up. Let's take that torch out. Let's go like this. If I drop this right here. Oh. Ah, okay. If I give them each a little splash, they harden up. That looks interesting. I'm curious about the clay too. What's the clay look like? We've got clay blocks as well. The terracotta, the hardened clay, is another color, another gray color that I could possibly use. Oh, I got 3. All right, let's try that again. I'm looking at my options, people. Looking at my options. New recipes unlocked. So that's the clay block as is. And that's going to turn back into those guys again. Okay, so that's the clay block soft. How does it look hardened? I put a furnace over here because sometimes you just need a little something to go. Let's see how our concrete mixes, our stone is doing. Okay, we're cooking up. We're in 3 buckets of lava down. Very good. All right, sweet. How are we doing up here? All right, we're cooking through it. We're cooking through it. Looks like it's on its last bucket of lava. So I've been working on that, getting that stuff going too. We gotta okay, and this turns into the red terracotta. What do I do to dye it? Do I just... No, I think I have to have a lot more of this in here in order to do that. But that's the terracotta block. It also is a very smooth looking block. And I'm good with that. I'm really looking forward to having a bunch of smooth colored block. You can see a little bit of texture in there, so it's not bad. Are we dark? We are getting dark. Let's sleep. So I don't know about the terracotta because I've seen the colors of the terracotta. I've got to look at them some more. I really can't judge it just yet, but I'm not quite sure if I want to go with something like that. The concrete I do like because it is just really super solid. This guy right here, this is the bone block made with bone meal. Just fill the grid in the workbench and you get a bone block with bone meal. So it's an expensive block. This is the snow block made with 4 snowballs. This is the quartz. This is the quartz block, and then you cook it, and then you get this really smooth quartz down here with no line. You can see there's a line right through here on this guy, no line on that guy right there. The other white block that we have, that I neglected to put out here and have, is the 2, 3, 4. I don't think I even need that. I don't think I need those, all of them. the saw. Here we go. I think if I do that right there, I can get this guy. Yeah, right there. Just grab that guy right there. Then we have this guy right here, and I feel like this guy is really a good block for, say, flooring. He's got a marbly look to him, and I like that marble look of him. So these are the blocks I'm looking at currently for the facility. We've got our outside structural apron blocks right here. And then I want to switch over to concrete when we start going up with the walls and adding different things to it. And, of course, experiment with more things. I know we have many different kinds of stone fencing and all that good stuff. The stone fencing especially. Like these guys, we've got the brick fence now. So there's a lot of options. The other thing that I don't have any of, and I think in the next episode, it's what we're going to do. I'm not quite sure how long today's episode is going to be. I want to run this by you guys. We have these guys right here. Quartz is also an expensive one. If we do that right there, we have nether brick. New recipes unlocked. Congratulations. We have this guy right here. And he's really nice. But there's also a nether wart block, which I've seen the nether wart block, and I'm not too thrilled about how that one looks. It just kind of looks kind of mushy and just doesn't have that. It has like an unfinished concrete look to me. And then there's also the netherrack brick, which is a brighter red brick than this one is. So there's that option as well. But we've got to go to the nether, get into the fortress, get some nether wart growing so we can check it out and see how it looks. I feel like this guy right here could possibly be a great complement to this guy. I've built with those two together before. This guy right here is going to be pretty much where the waterfall is and stuff like that, and then it'll clear up and clean up once we get away from the water. But in the water area, that will be good where the mountain stream comes down and into that pool of water. We'll do the mossy stuff there because there would be moss on it, and then we'll switch over to a more cleaner look for the rest of the apron that's not going to be in the water. And then this guy right here. So you kind of combine these two together, and they really look good. This just really pops up against that. You can really see it very well. I don't know that there's anything we can do with these guys other than turn them into blocks, hardened blocks, concrete. When they're soft, you use the shovel to break them, and when they're hard, you, of course, use the pick to break them. So there's that. There's that as well. Lots of options, lots and lots of options now, and I don't want to sell myself short on not trying out some of these options. So that's why I put these blocks down to just kind of take a look at them. And I like all of them. I really do, except the green guy. The green guy just does not... I mean, he's not bad once he's... You know, let's take him outside. Let's take him outside real quick. Come on, Rascal, let's go outside. Let's take him out here and put him down and see how he looks out here. I don't know. I'm very curious about this because I would love the base to blend in with the surroundings as well. That would be a nice thing to be able to do a little bit of. Oh. The Rascal's like, you missed. Let's set it over here and just give it a look. I gotta be careful. It was a little bit dark. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. How does it look against the leaves? The leaves are just going to naturally be dark. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad color. I'm going to keep that one in mind. That one's one of the first ones that popped into my mind other than the white as well. No, don't. Yeah, why would you jump? I'm going to go try it again. Let's have you sit before you kill yourself. Yeah, so, there's that. This is what I'm running through my head right now. Did I pick that up? I did. Okay. That is what I'm running through my head. Just all these different choices that we have. And there's been so many choices added since the last time I played. As some of you know, it's been a while since I've played Minecraft. But there are many choices now, and they're really great. Let's put this guy over here. I want our base to be beautiful, bold, and big. Okay? The 3 Bs. And I think I'm on the right track with some of these blocks. If you guys have suggestions, make sure you get them in as quickly as you can, because it's Tuesday afternoon right now. I don't have a whole lot of time to record because I had to work a little bit late. Came home and my landscaper was here building a deck, so I had to deal with that. And now I'm kind of running down to like the last maybe 40 minutes of my recordability today. So there's all these blocks right here that are just, you know, they're beautiful blocks. They're just beautiful blocks. These guys look really good together. They really do. I like what they've done with the moss. They've really toned it down a lot. The other white block we have is the white wool block. And I know what the white wool block looks like, and I don't like the way it sounds on my feet. It sounds squishy. I like the stone. I like how the stone sounds, and I like how the wood sounds. I like both of those sounds. These guys, I like how that sounds. And I love the stone. So I'm going to stick with that. I don't want to do the wool. Okay, so that's where I'm at with that. Let me take a break. You guys, mull this stuff over and tell me what you think. This is really nice, too. I like how that looks up against the white and the black and the gray. It all looks very good together. This light gray almost looks like just clay, where this has got a really nice, bold darkness to it. Very bright. I love the white concrete. It's just so pure white. And I like these guys here, too. I like these guys. And the bone block is not bad either. The bone block is not bad. If you didn't know, the bone block also, if you go this direction with it, it has a pattern on it as well, because it's supposed to be bones. So in the swamps and in the deserts, when digging in them, you can run into fossils underground. I didn't know that. So sometimes you can find that stuff out there already, just sitting in the ground, and you just run into it while you're, branch mining or whatever you're doing. So, anyways, those are my block choices that I'm looking at so far. Of course, again, if you've got any suggestions, let me know as quick as you can. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, when we need ink sacs for dye, we've got this right here. The looting sword that I have on me right now would be good for it. Oh, look at that. There's a horse right over here. Oh, I'll have to remember that. Okay. We got sheep, we got pigs. Okay, there's a sheep up by our house too, up on the waterfall. And then we've got this guy right here too, so that's awesome. I'm heading over to the, wow, there's another pillager outpost right there. Wow. Heading off to the desert to go see about getting some sand. We're going to need a bunch of sand, so I figured I'd go get it right now and just get it stockpiled up because we're going to need it. And I'm going to grab a few cows along the way because, well, don't kill it, rascal. I've got a looting sword. You don't. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. 2 hide. There we go. So I'll be back. I'm going to go to the desert, and we're going to do some sand digging and all that good stuff and, get that stuff going. So I'll be right back. Okay, so some sand acquired. I'm not going to take these little bits with me. I'll leave those right here. I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks right now. I got a bunch of weird stuff in my inventory too. No chickens. Well, we're out in the desert. I thought maybe we could, we kind of went off that direction there, but we've not really looked around the desert much to see if there's anything of value out here. We haven't found a desert temple or anything like that, so I thought maybe we could just kind of cruise around the desert a little bit and take a look around. I've got the sand. The shovel's just about shot, so I don't want to use it anymore. I did get us a nice axe. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Talk about a hot knife through butter when it comes to trees. It just goes right through them, so that's a nice axe. And I got 27 XP right now. I don't want to lose that XP because I would love to enchant a shovel next. What is the next on the agenda is a shovel. But I thought maybe we'd come out here just to see if maybe we get lucky and find something different. I also upped our chunks to 24. Oh, geez, ouch. Okay, there's the Savannah Village over there. We saw, I believe, yeah, that's the Savannah Village. There's the outpost that line sits right next to it. So, wow. I thought this desert was a lot bigger than it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just, being tricked. My eyes being tricked today. Or just in general. I also noticed over the weekend in the group play that these bushes look a lot better. These dead bushes, I like those as well. We'll do a lot of, we'll do some terraforming and decorating of that area that we're in also. We're going to want that to look really nice. Oh, look at all this squid out here too. That's nice. You drop some ink sacs. I will not pass up ink sacs because we should have them. And then the looting 2 sword. It'd be nice if I get another looting 2 sword so that we could, just monopolize on that. Because just about anything I use the sword on, I'm going to want to have looting on it, especially when it comes to like the wither skeletons, blaze. When we go in there and do the blaze thing, we're going to want to make sure we can take advantage of that too. Control, swim faster, and up we go. Bam, just like that. That's nice. So the looting sword is really great. I've been doing the cows with the looting sword right now, and it's looking pretty good. We got 14 hide on us. So I want to put an enchanting station down in the zombie spawner, so I don't have to run all the way back every time. And then we'll keep an enchanting room, of course, in our main base also. Let's just zip on over this way and see if there's anything over for us to see. How you doing? You feeling okay? You look pretty good. Okay, you got love. He's got hearts. I take good care of my dog. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there's any desert temple out here, but I believe there is. The coral reef is right out there, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, the desert is not very big. It stretches right over there. So it's savanna. So we don't have a desert temple here. We did spot a well or two at one point. It's a nice desert. I like the desert. It's a good one. We've got our sand close to home, which is really great. But I've not seen any gravel mountains. So I'm going to have to go down, and from now on, when branch mining, I am going to have to definitely monopolize on that and get as much of that as I can. Each time I run into a vein of it, I'm just going to have to dig it up and get it. You get 8 pieces of concrete for, was it 4 blocks of sand, 4 blocks of gravel, gives you 8 concrete blocks. So that's not too bad. You start stacking that up, and pretty soon you got a whole bunch of that stuff going on. So that's a pretty good thing. It's pretty cool. I wanted to check on the village here real quick just to make sure everybody over here is okay. I'm thinking I might want to block them in so that they can't be just annihilated by pillagers. I saw a pillager patrol when I was running around out here. I didn't go after him just because I don't really have a very good bow. That's another thing I need to get enchanted. Standing at the zombie spawner is probably one of the most boring things to do because now you got to really stand there, because if you don't and you walk and you try to go AFK and you stockpile them, then they wind up disappearing on you. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Did we lose our villagers? Just coming to the village, does that happen now? Or did just the pillagers happen to come in here and walk through here and kill them all? Oh, there's a villager right there. There's 2 villagers right there. Okay, I hear a few of them. Let's see if we get them to go in the door inside. I want to block them in so they can't be killed. Are you not going to go inside anywhere? Oh, there's a guy right there. Okay, so the villagers are still here. We still have some. Farmer. They're not all gone. I'm only seeing a few though. Gosh, that's not exactly great. He has no job. Yeah, you're jobless. Okay, so I see 4 now. I'm not sure if this is the village that we had that had the was it the, gosh, I'm trying to remember which guy it was, but he had the book. Librarian, cartographer maybe. that had the Silk Touch book. He may have been the other guy. Yeah, we've got the farmer here. Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi. Do you have beets, by the way? I would love to trade you. I would love to have beets in my farm, my garden. I might stay here and block these guys in when they go inside. I might do that. F3. Wheat. Wheat. Over the far right-hand side. Stem. Wheat. Okay, this is all wheat right here. I think it might have been the other village. I don't think I'm going to stay here. I think I'm going to go ahead and take off. These guys seem to be doing just fine. There's 4 of them. And we've got the other village as well. We'll turn that off. Let's go ahead and get a couple more cows. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, we're still in kind of the resource gathering stage. You know, we've got quite a bit of stuff done right away, but we still have more that we have to gather up. And gravel is now going to be one of the things we definitely need to get a hold of, because concrete is going to be in the build. Now that I've seen it and looked at it and sized up with a few other things, I do like the way it looks. It's going to give me those really clean lines and give me a nice looking facility that's going to be solid looking and just stand out and really be gorgeous, you know. I feel like that's the key. So next episode, maybe what we'll get started on is the apron around the building and just kind of figure out how we're going to get that. Once I get that going, I think the rest of it's going to start to fall into place. I'm really a kind of guy, I don't know if you've ever watched any of my old Minecraft stuff, I really pick and choose and you know, I'll put stuff up and I'll take it down and so on and so forth. Okay, I'll meet you back at the house. It's kind of weird how you go out with Rascal, you bring him back, and he turns this kind of a dark gray color. He doesn't really hold his color very well until you log out and log back in, then he turns white again. I think I've got time to put this sand away. Let's go ahead and size up and see what we have here. Okay, so that's a little bit better than we were. It's not a lot, but I mean, if you look, we can do pretty good with whatever color concrete we decide is going to be our main color. We can make a bunch of it and really get started on that, so I feel good about that, and then I can run back out and get some more of that stuff. So that's a good thing right there. Drops go in here. We've got that. We've got leather, some ink sacks. I'm going to drop the vines in here too, because that's just, I think, where they probably should go. I've got a bunch of them over here in the food chest, but this is food, not vines. We're not going to eat vines, so I'm going to throw those out of there and put those in there, and carrots. We got 47 raw beef out there. Still haven't used any of our cattle for anything. We've not eaten them. We've not made anything out of them. They're still 100%. Oops, I forgot to open this up again. 100% ours that we grew, so we're good to go there. Boom, boom. We've got some vinage for making the mossy blocks, which that's 128 plus, you know, a handful more, and I've got vines growing outside, so we're okay there. Slime balls, we don't have a lot, but I think I found a really good area out in the swamp. On a full moon, I had a bunch of zombies, or slime show up. How we doing? Okay, we've got almost probably a double chest of stone coming in. That's pretty great. But there we go. That's going to have to wrap up today's episode. Like I said, I got started kind of late because I had things going on. Oh, wait. I know, Rascal, right? What'd you forget? I forgot to do something. I told you we were going to work on this piece of armor, and I got lucky off a zombie. What did I do with it? I need an empty hand. Take this. What did I do with it? It's not there. I've got a diamond pick sitting in there. I have no idea why. What did I do with it? I just put it someplace real quick. I should not have done that. I should have put it away where it's supposed to go. Then I'd know exactly. Oh, I know where it is. It's the iron chest. Made of iron. It's in the iron chest. So I found a pretty decent chest plate off a zombie. getting this XP. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll enchant this XP together. I believe if I do this and this, it's looking better. It's in the yellow now, guys. It's in the yellow. That's beautiful. I love that. That's awesome. So that's coming along really great. Let's take a sleep. I have 27 XP. God, I feel like I could bump that up to 28 pretty fast, and we could do an enchant on a shovel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that together real quick too. Let's get our first diamond shovel. I should have waited till you were here for the axe, but I didn't think about it. I just happened to get the stuff I needed, and it all worked out. We're down to 13 diamonds. I've not found any more. I went branch mining, and I came up with nothing. Diamond-wise. Found some other stuff, but not diamonds. And here we go. All right, let's go down there. Yeah, let's go down here, and we'll get ourselves the XP we need. Good news, I've not had any mobs, knock on wood, spawning down in this area as of late. I think the last episode, I think we managed to get rid of quite a few of them. That could have been down here. Let's take a look around and see. Just a quick glance is what I usually do. Dirt pillars like crazy. Yeah, all right. When we get busy on this entire room down here, this is when we're gonna, really get started on this one. We'll get this one all fixed up. And some dirt. We're almost to 28 right now. I was looking at the jungle door and the jungle trap doors just while I was sitting here waiting for zombies to spawn. I really like that door. That is a nice door. I also like the acacia one too. I've got to have a reason to use that stuff. I don't want to use this sword on those guys. It shouldn't take as many XP. I think level 28 I should be able to get a pretty good sword or shovel made with the level 28. Okay, that's 28. I probably should take it up to 30 just to be on the safe side, so I'll be right back. Welcome back. Got right to 30 levels. Doing okay here? Can I sleep? I think I can sleep. No, I've got to wait just a second. I can't remember if we slept or not since I've gotten back. Want to make sure I reset the spawn for here. I don't want to die and be out in the middle of nowhere. Or at least at spawn anyways. I've got the 30 XP though. Come on. It's got to be close. It's got to be really close. There we go. Beautiful. They dropped some pretty decently enchanted stuff. A sword, a pair of pants, different things like that. The zombies this time around. So they actually did a pretty good job. Let's see here. Shovel. Oh, I got some torches sticking up here. I want to go for the full 30. We'll go for it. Why not? Fortune 2. Oh, man. If I do that, that means I'm going to get flint all day long with that. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's God, that's 30 XP. I guess if I take a shovel, let's get another shovel. I don't think I need to use a shovel, but you know what? I could just do a book, huh? I could do a book. Do I have any? I never really know what to do when this happens. Efficiency 4 was the other pick that I got off of the last enchantment I did. What do I want to enchant? I'll enchant a book. I don't think I have what I need for a book. So let's go ahead and get just an iron shovel and we'll throw an enchantment on it. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but that's what I'm going to do just to kind of use up the enchant so I can go back in and try again. Workbench. I don't want that on this shovel. I'll put it on this junky shovel. I don't care. Fortune 2. Okay, that's all we got off of that. All right, so now we've got 27 levels left. Let's try and see what we get at 27. There's a 24. Maybe if I take this out, I'll get a 27. 28. $27. There's a 26. Efficiency 3. Oh, silk touch and unbreaking 1. Okay, that's not too shabby for a shovel. That's not too bad at all. I'll take that. Okay, and then I can take this other shovel here and break it down. Yeah, fortune 2. Yeah, that's no good. Can I just go like this? No. I can't mix those on here. Fortune 2, unbreaking, efficiency 3. Can I do that on an anvil? What's the cost of this? 17 XP. Would add fortune 2 to the shovel, which really, I don't think I need that. I won't mind maybe fixing this guy up and having him as a backup just in case, but I am going to get rid of that. I'll get the XP back from that. There we go. So back up to level 24 levels. Okay, guys, that's going to have to wrap up the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I do look forward to talking to you again next time.